off, we had our intrepid group is in the floor 18 of the Mad Mage House of Doom, exploring, trying to free the dragon on Braxar, but having some problems right away as everyone's together, as you're coalescing around this door with these large curtains and these statues on either side, kind of blocking your path. Before you can kind of figure out, what you should do next. Garrett, unfortunately, he was joining us, but his character kind of walks off and kind of points out that he thinks he hears something, and then just suddenly out of nowhere, like these swarms of bats and coalesce into these vampiric spawn. And as we do a quick little character introduction, Shankz and Skidmarkz will join us fairly, but I guess as your quick introduction, and what would your first response be when you see this pack of vampires just come out of nowhere, ready to attack? Start with Mr. Nimbus.
Ah ha ha! It is I, Mr. Nimbus, as he zips around holding on to a gem that looks to have a storm at its heart. He says, "Oh, you would like to get the best of us, huh? I have something for you," as the lightning crackles and you hear a distant sound of thunder. Mechanically, Mr. Nimbus is a Sea Elf Tempest Cleric 2, a Storm Sorcerer 14.
Very cool. Then go to Gwendal.
Gwendal is a Wave of Mercy monk, 16, mountain dwarf. He spent his life in the mountains practicing the art of duality, yin and yang, stuff like that. And when he sees the vampires, he's like, "Vampires!" That's it.
No, hey, direct and to the point. Brunilda.
Brunilda is our Barbarian out on level 6 Zealot Barbarian. Vampires. Waited for a chance. Possibly.
And last, early but never least,
Beth Bray is a Shadarkai Arcana cleric of the Raven Queen. And if there is anything she hates more in this entire world, it is the filthy scourge of the undead. And these vampires, much like my ex that we dispatched a couple games ago, also need to move on to the afterlife.
all right.
And I feel like my accent got thicker and weirder. I don't know why.
Just constantly all these vampires. Just messing things up, get you out of your A game. You get accents.
That's right. Time to show these vampires a little bit of what redemption looks like.
Yeah. And we just need Brunhilde.
Internet has slowed today.
Then hopefully roll 20. Better. It was a little rough on Friday night. Please do calm down.
Cost of online play.
There you go. Well, hey, we'll probably just take the 17. Did roll it twice. Up. Okay. Oh. All right, Beth of the Bray, you start the party. All these vampires.
I know. I'm trying to plot what I'm going to do to him. Well, I'm going to move around to where the vampires are for starters. I think I can only get there, and then I'm gonna cast Sunbeam. And I'm gonna shoot the line. I don't know if I do that. Can I get at least 3 of them, maybe 4?
Sure.
It's a 5-foot wide line, so hoping to grab 4 of them, but I'll settle for 3.
Okay. That's a con save, right?
Yeah. DC 19, I guess.
Oh wow. Okay, so they all this.
And
Think they're
because
blind-
they
they're blind.
failed, yeah, they're also blinded until my next turn. And then because I really hate undead as my bonus action, I'm gonna do the thing that the Raven Queen lets me do. I can never remember the name of, to teleport 30 feet over yonder.
Blessing of the Raven Queen.
That sounds about right.
It is a blessing.
It's a blessing in disguise, y'all. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Brunilda.
Right. Charge forth. So Brunilda will rage. Let's see if we can knock out some of
Good.
roll 20.
Yep. That's the You want to take a There you go. Alright. Yep, that's got you. But through that hits. Which vampire were you hitting?
We'll just hit the one in front. Okay, yeah. So that'll be 38 damage on the first attack.
Okay, hurting. All right.
Second attack will be oh, and the first attack does some radiant damage.
Oh yeah.
Second attack does 29. And that will be it for Brunilda.
Okay. All right. Blinded one will. Go in the general direction of Brunhilde, clawing while blinded, but I think Brunhilde, you were being reckless. Is that correct?
Yes, very reckless.
Okay. $22 get you.
Oh yeah.
It'll try to grab you, and all right. So 8 piercing, 9 necrotic. Your hit point. Okay. Yeah. Reduced by 9. A little bit of healing. Although it is burning, it's still kind of phase. Hey, Shankz, going in. Let's go back real quick. Shankz and Skidmarkz are in this serious floor, and the Mad Mage. And corner, you're trying to free the dragon and Braxar nearing it, and you guys are attacked by vampires. Do little section on Shanks and Skidmarkz. There's vampires.
Hey, you'll see like Shankz like basically riding in on Skidmarkz, like almost holding on for his life because Skidmarkz is just like barreling through. And Shankz is gonna go, sorry I'm late, I have a valid excuse.
It's over.
It turns out that when dragons have to go poop, there's a lot of poop. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that tail was hollow. You can say, I think in common they call it a shit show. But what's going on? Tell me who I need to kill.
They'll point to the vampire swarming Brunhilde.
All right. Shankz is going to dismount and start running up. He's gonna get next to Dirty. Gets me to Nimbus over there. Let's see. I'm pretty sure I could hit a few of them if I do my Dragon's Breath bit. So Shanks' cheeks are going to puff up, and he's going to try to breathe and, thread the needle between Garrett and Brunhilde.
Okay.
Oh, good one.
Nice. Dex save. Think he- Go with this one. Save does it. All right. Take care. Burning. All right. One. All right. So 2 will take pull the fire. 1 will take one. All right, cool. So, we're gonna say like you see other vampires grab Garrett. He's just like ah, and then hear a boom. Hear some noises in the back. Garrett you don't hear anything from Garrett. Does Skidmarkz do anything?
At the end of Shanks' turn, Skidmarkz will try to fly forward, but as usual, he can't fly straight, so he's going to kind of pinball off of one wall and get to the other one, kind of shake his head and just dodge right there. That's all he could do.
Nice. Okay. Vampires. It just kind of just flies up to you, runs up to you, and just like that burned. And one already did its turn. Mr. Nimbus.
Ha ha ha! It is I, Mr. Nimbus. Ooh, that one. Well, I guess I'll let that one have fun with Gwendal. But Mr. Nimbus will fly away, not knowing if this one can sense him blindly.
Oh yeah. He just swipes at a bunch of stuff. Can't see anything.
And what we're going to do is Mr. Nimbus is going to look at Brunilda and see if Brunilda is okay getting pulled back a little bit.
Brunhilda's fine with friendly fire.
Oh, right. I'm just going to pull you out of the friendly fire.
Sure.
So Brunilda will get pulled 1 square down and to the left.
All right, sounds good.
And then Mr. Nimbus is going to shoot a cone. Let's go ahead and do a 6th level Rhymes Binding Ice, but we're going to transmute that to lightning because why not?
Yeah.
So 6th level, that would be an increase of 4, so it should be 7d8. So don't worry about the cold. It's actually going to be light. And no change in the damage because I rolled all really good. But it is still a con save. And of course, lightning is irresistible when coming from me.
Fair. Yeah. But these are lightning immune vampires.
Oh, damn it.
They all took notes and they're like, all right, drink this potion of lightning immunity for no reason whatsoever. Okay, ooh, 1, 2. Okay. Well, one got really close, not dying. I know. I think that one was still 5.
And then the one next to Brunilda, if it's not dead.
Nope. This one is still not dead. But
Will take an additional 7 as I am the heart of the storm.
all right, clearing house away.
And that was a bonus. That was an action. That was a move. Nimbus will just move away from the one that is also blinded and clear the path. End of turn.
Nice. And Gwendal.
All right. Gwendal's gonna start punching this one. Ooh. Oh, I don't. Oh, it's
Yeah, that's a
blind,
crit.
so I have
Yeah,
advantage.
yeah,
Might
blinded.
as well spend a key and hands harm that. I don't know how much necrotic it takes.
You know what? Doesn't take some. There's that.
It doesn't take any.
No, it takes some necrotic, not as much.
Okay, at least it was still a crit.
Yeah.
All right, and then that one, and then Idle Flurry. So that looks good, and I'll end my turn.
Okay, just barely hanging on.
52, and that's
This one, oh, not blinded.
But they have a speed of 0.
Speed is 0. Curses. Oh no.
Until they take an action to free themselves.
This will take an action to free itself because not under. Oh, actually, this one didn't get radianted. So you see,
But they do start within sunlight.
great. Free itself. Okay. Top of the round. Beth of the Bray.
All right, I'm gonna move down 1 square and blast sunlight through the 2 above Brunilda. Like one of these moves.
Almost throwing like some beams like made of the sun, huh?
Yep. Con save. Second one really wanted to succeed. And then the old blindness from my last turn would have gone away. And then I will back up.
All right, that one. I'll burn him still. Brunilda.
If I could step over, try and finish off this one.
Yep. Hits.
Actually, with a 14. With a 14?
Unfortunately, no. 14 would have been a miss.
Okay, second attack.
Yep. So
Alright,
angry.
next.
Shankz.
All right, Shankz has got somebody in front of him, so Shankz is going to shoot him in the face. I'm a crossbow expert, so I can shoot in melee range.
Nice. And how do you blammo this one? There's no kill like overkill.
So, he's rattled up and he was trying to be all menacing. I just kind of shrugged and then like pointed up and like shot him through the chin and through the top of his head. Second attack. I'll try to help Brunilda over there.
All right.
Hey, 22.
Solid.
And I'll add an infused strike.
All right. Well, a very, very hurt vampiric swan.
All right. Skidmarkz is going to fly in that direction and get to there, and he's just going to dodge. End of turn.
Nice. Nimbus.
Mr. Nimbus will just do a lightning bolt in this one's face. And that will be for 34 irresistible lightning damage.
Oh, oh no! What? It's gonna be so tough. It's gonna try to resist with 4 hit points left. That how does it? How does it go? How does this?
Oh, it just does the little cartoony thing where you see the skeleton, and then it just, and since it's in daylight, it will just melt into dust.
No, and then as you go back, and around the corner, there'll be a small note, and on a note in common, this hey, uh, you know, pleasure working with you all, kind of, but need to get out, but was able to get out of here. Signed Garrett. But our back again, their room you are currently in. You see this giant curtain, and on flanking this giant curtain are these statues that are holding the curtain up. They are obsidian statues. It depicts a faceless robed woman holding a silver thread caught between her outstretched hands. And the curtain itself is this thin, translucent curtain, kind of shadowy, stretches between the statues and seems rippling like a black cloth in a light breeze.
Take down the curtain.
How would you guys like to take down the curtain?
Mr. Nimbus will try to grab it with a mage hand.
As you try to grab the curtain, not enough force. But you guys can.
Did anybody else lose Daniel?
No. No. Yeah, just an Arcana check, please. You guys hear that?
Well, this will be nothing if not funny.
Okay. All right. Beth. Looking at the curtains, you get this feeling that it seems to be magical, and without knowing more about the magic, you feel like if that thread is maybe cut, maybe with a sword of sharpness, or and a magical nature, it should bring the curtain down, like a precise cut.
Can we find that hilt of that laser sword? Could we use that?
Yeah, can definitely use that, or just any other sword,
Who's proficient with longswords?
or just any sword that can do, flashing.
Brunilda takes her sword and slashes.
All right. As it comes down, you see the. Okay. Any other layer? No. But once the curtain does come down, something happens. Okay. Dealing with, or at least. Okay. So, or this will be interesting. I don't know how this is going to work. There you go. A card will. Something will happen. You'll see a rune flash. And did Richard, did something pop up in your thing?
I did not see anything.
Uh,
Oh wait, a small thing that's a rune deck.
yes.
Okay. There's a bane and a boon effect.
Oh yes. Triggers. I know it triggers. Creature cut the thread. Okay, I draw the card. Then which card is it?
Lamath.
Okay. What? What
Elder
is?
Rune of Security. The Bane effect is for the next 24 hours, the target can't gain advantage on attack rolls, ability checks, or saving throws. The Boon effect is once within the next 24 hours. The target can use its reaction to reduce the damage it takes from one source by 10d.
Oh. Now the what?
It was like, Daniel, a 50-50 shot on whether it's a bane or a boon. I usually just had players roll a die.
Okay, yeah.
The runes are not really well defined.
Okay. Yeah, just go ahead, roll percentile. Let's
Because there is a DC for the rune.
yeah, I think it's I remember that being being a DC.
All right, 33.
Say the bane. No, the boon.
Boon, okay.
Yeah. And that happens and the curtain comes down. And there is, only one rejoicing. Well, and you guys can through the door. Actually, now's a perfect time for a quick put children to bed break.
Sure thing.
Good.